Yo, welcome to Wingo World. I am your man Dale Wingo, and it is January 2025, and it's about to get busy. So I have friends and coworkers who are just getting back to work in Kodiak and other places in Alaska, but I want to talk to you about the salmon season hiring process that's starting in earnest right about now. If you go on websites, you'll see a lot of companies are hiring for a lot of places right now. And if you want to get down for summer work, now's the time to put your applications in. Okay, so a couple of things you should know. A lot of these companies have a parent company, and I've said this before, that if you screwed up in one place, you probably won't get hired in another place. There's big corporations like Canfisco, which has like North Pacific, which North Pacific has a bunch of companies underneath them. So Confisco has like North Pacific, who has Sitka Sounds, who has E&E, who has Red Salmon, who has Leader Creek, who has AGS. You know what I mean? So you want to keep that in mind. If you applied to any of those companies and you screwed up in a previous company, you might not get a phone call back because you might be listed as a no rehire. But I did meet a guy, like I said before, at Sitka Sound who got fired twice, and he was there this past summer on his third stint, despite being fired twice. So don't be dismayed when it comes to the hiring process, because it really doesn't cost you anything. But don't get upset if you don't get a call from one of those companies that has the same parent company. All right, but there's plenty of companies out there hiring. If you go to Silver Bay's website, they have about 7 or 8 locations that they're hiring for. Some are for summer only, some are for March, some are for right now. If you go to like OBI Seafoods, they have a bunch of locations that they're hiring for. So these places are all looking for people. Not so much, from what I understand, they're cutting back on the visa applications, the H-1B or HB2 or whatever it's called. They're cutting back on those hires, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't. If it doesn't say in the description that they won't hire those people, then keep applying. If you're not from the lower 48 or the United States, apply anyway. But from what I understand, they're cutting back. I know Kodiak and Silver Bay and Kodiak is cutting back a little bit for out of country employees, for lack of a better term. But I think you should decide what you want to do for the summer. If you just want to work a couple of weeks, then you can go to like AGS or somewhere like AGS or Leader Creek or Red Salmon, somewhere in Naknek where they only have it for like a month. But if you want to do the whole summer, then you might want to go to like Ketchikan or Sitka or Kodiak or something like that, where you get the whole summer to work. So decide on how much time you want to work or how much money you have in your head that you want to make, and then apply accordingly. Read all the job descriptions, but there's a lot of places that are hiring. So you can go to Kodiak, you can go to Sitka, you can go to Peterson Point, you can go to Dillingham, you can go to Tojiak, Agagek, Naknek, any of the Bristol Bay areas, Cordova, anywhere. There's places that are hiring, so you just have to put your applications in now, so you can get a phone call for your interview. Even if you don't want to do fishing, there's hotels and lodges and tourist resorts where they're looking for people to work for the summer season only as well. So keep that in mind. If you just don't want to, like, yeah, I'm not down with the fishing anymore, I don't want to do that. If you have any customer service or hotel experience or lodge experience or hiking or trail or any kind of fishing experience, like a guide or anything, there's places that are looking for people as guides or hotel or concierge or front desk or, you know, kitchen help, anything like that, in places like Seward and Anchorage and places that, and Juneau, places that are high tourist traffic areas. So keep that in mind. Now, if you have a special skill or some kind of license, make sure you highlight that on your resume or your application, because it's a high probability that you'll get called first or hired first. So if you're going out for the summer season and you have you're a chef, or you have a forklift license or CDL, or you're a botter tech or a mechanic or anything like that, it's very high possibility they may call you first because they want you to get out there for the prep work. Like they need to set up the warehouse, or they want you to work the dock, or they want you to prep for the kitchen, or something like that. You may go in March instead of June, or you may go in April instead of May. You know what I mean? So if you have any of those special skills, definitely list that on your application. I'm going to put a couple of links down below of a couple of places that are hiring, and some of these places are multiple locations. So if you don't get the place you want to go, there's always another place that they have. Now, that being said, when you apply to places like North Pacific or Canfisco Group or AGS or anything like that, they may hire you for Naknek but send you to Egegek, or they may hire you for Tojiak and send you to Sitka. So keep in mind, you may be applying for one location, but if they're a parent company, they may send you to another location. If not right away, or after your contract is done at that location, they may ask, do you want to go to another location? So always be cognizant of that. You may not get the location that you want. They're going to put you in where they have demand and at the time they need you. So I wish you all good luck. Click on the links below to see some jobs, and go get that money. This is Dale of Wingo World, and I'm out. Peace.